What is up, YouTube family? Thank you guys for tuning back into Wilburn Shenanigans. We'll be always with the shenanigans. Before we dive in, if you're new, make sure you smash that subscribe button, like, share, all that great stuff. You know, keep up with us. That's what we want you to do. You got time to do that right now.
Go.
Time is up. Tom Segura. We went into him before. It's been a while. Stand-up comedian. And I love this show, so I'm glad he's actually touching on this. Me and D, we used to watch this all the time. We're going into Completely Normal, the first 48. I used to be in the first 48 tough. I used to be watching it tough. I gotta get back invested. I think I got some seasons I can still watch. But man, I used to love this show.
God, it's so weird. People ask me, I get asked fucking travel advice from strangers. Can we just break down how crazy that is? Like, people come up to me and they're like, hey, you travel a lot, right? And I'm like, yeah. I'm like, where should I go? I don't fucking know you, man.
What?
You ask travel advice to people who know you intimately. They know you well. They can guide you based on what they know about you. I mean, you don't ask strangers dining advice, right? Because you're like, hey, well, where should I eat tonight? I know I've never met you before in my life, but do you think you could give me a recommendation? Yeah, you should try this dim sum place. But then that person might go, oh, I hate the Asian world. And you're like, oh shit, I didn't know that about you. Like, yeah, I killed like 4 of them. Like, what are you, like a serial killer or something? Yeah. Now you're in an awkward conversation with a serial killer.
You could be next.
Here's all I'm saying. I can't tell you where to go. I can tell you where not to go. Wherever they film the first 48 on A&E. Oh, if you're not familiar with the show, here's what it is. Camera crews follow real homicide detectives for the first 48 hours after a murder. And the reason that that time distinction is so important is that after 48 hours, they give up on that murder. They're like, that's some old shit. What do you want to do today? You're like, how about you keep trying to solve that murder, man? That shit happened on Monday. It's Wednesday. We're not going to solve that shit.
It do sound like that. It almost do.
There are so many amazing moments on that show. So many. A lot of the episodes take a similar path. I'm blown away, first of all, at how many times there's a witness to a murder. It's crazy. I always thought murders happen in dark alleys. Nobody saw shit. No.
Everywhere.
Every other episode, they're like, you see that shit? And the guy's like, I saw that shit, yeah. Where? Right fucking here. Really, I was standing here, and then he killed that dude there.
So you know what killed me on that show? When they come up with the names. Like,
the titles.
They be like Little Pookie on the Stupid Spooky
Yeah.
Night. Like, what?
Yeah, like the in a sense the name of the episode.
Little John at the dumpster. What is
It's
this?
crazy when people be going crazy. Like, I know that kind of went weird, but as far as like when they question the witnesses and stuff, and they be getting crazy, or like sometimes like they have footage of it. And I'm just like...
But they be putting people on blast, too. Like,
They do.
when they be at the scene, like, say somebody looking out the curtain, they'll put the camera over there like she probably saw something. Like, damn, you put that information out there. Like, that's messed up, bro. They know exactly where she lived. She could die next.
What'd he look like? He was like 5'2" to 6'8", something like that. You're like, that's the fucking description you're gonna give us? Uh-huh. Anything else about him? Yeah, he had ears, too. Thanks, man. No problem. They still will sketch that shit out. And they show it to people. Do you know this guy? And everyone's like, nah. But then one guy will be like, yeah! That's Cricket right there! They're like,
Cricket.
I told you. You know him? I've been knowing Cricket 27 years! What's his real name? Man, that's just Cricket. I don't even know. Stop being white and weird. That's a perfect fucking impression, and you know exactly who that was, okay?
Stop being white and weird.
Yeah, it's a black guy, and he's wearing a wife beater, and he's got on a dirty hat, and he's got a cigarette hanging out of his mouth. And he looks like he's about 33, but you find out he's 76 years old. And he speaks super aggressively to the cops. I've been out here for a minute! And they're like, all right, Jesus Christ.
Why is this so true?
When was the last time you saw him? He came through with jellyfish last week.
These names. Okay.
And but a lot of them have them as nicknames.
They always cut to the whitest detective from that guy, too. They cut from that guy to the guy who's like, I don't think he's going to help us out. We're going to have to find Cricket on our own. That show has the best moment in television. It's the most dramatic thing you could ever see, because it's real life, and that is the interrogation. The interrogation is amazing. Because here's the thing about drama. You want to have a great dramatic moment, raise the stakes. Guess what? There's no higher stakes than somebody being questioned about taking somebody else's life. It's inherently compelling television. It is also super serious. But the detectives insist on using the suspect's street name, so the whole thing turns into a fucking cartoon. Like, they're literally like, your life is on the line. We need to talk to you. Why don't you have a seat? Little Stank, why don't you sit down for a second?
Stank? What?
Did you or did you not know Dookie Shoes?
These names.
I don't know no Dookie Shoes.
They do be aggressive.
I got a picture of you hanging out with Dookie Shoes. I mean, I've seen them.
And they're literally like that.
And then they'll throw one bit of evidence against the wall, hoping it'll solve the case. They'll be like, well, we were talking to Naamin, and he said that you were at the 7-Eleven last week. And he'll be like, yeah, I shot him in the face. And you're like, God damn, really? That's all it took to break you? Dude, lie. Lie for longer. You can kill somebody, you can't lie for 10 fucking minutes about it? Like, dudes will break on anything. They'll be like, we heard you had on a blue shirt last Friday. Yeah, I stabbed those 4 people.
It's crazy.
Dude, a lot of people have blue shirts, man.
About that episode.
You can still get out of this. Here's what I've learned watching that show, okay? Lawyer up. You can't handle that shit.
I think I've only seen
Everybody's like, I'm gonna talk to the cops and straighten this whole thing out. You're gonna do 25 to life. Have fun with that, man. Nobody asked for a lawyer. I've seen 300 people get interrogated on this show. 2 of them were like, can I talk to a lawyer?
Yeah,
and both times the detectives were like, fuck! And then at the end of those episodes, it said on the screen, all charges against Tayshaun were dropped.
I love the ending when it says,
or Jim,
like,
pick a fucking name. Let's be honest, there's no Jims on the show. I've seen every episode, and none start with, hey, Bryce, can we talk to you for a second, man? Where were you last Friday? I was over at Tanner's house. Then Skylar had a party, so we went over there. And then we picked up Connor and we had pancakes. Sorry, bro. The detective, bro.
I love it.
And it's so crazy. I think like the worst is like when they get people and they go pick up people and drive around and question them, and then they let them off like somewhere random supposedly. I'm like, oh my gosh.
Oh, the ones
like,
that be getting food just to break.
Yeah.
Can I get it? Bro, you eating whole McDonald's in here, bro? What are you doing?
No, or like when they have to go to the family houses. I'm like, damn, y'all be putting everybody's stuff on blast. Like, I don't know. Sometimes it be a little too much for me. Like, privacy, hello.
I'm trying to think of the most funniest one where I think a dude like basically snitched on himself but then tried to cover it up. Like, he said he was there and then something, they walked out. They knew they had him. Like, you know, they walked out.
Because they have the camera footage.
They be like, we got him. And then they'll walk out and then you'll see him in steps at the whole table. He be just...
I think it's crazy when it's like, it just happens and they're like, time to call in the detectives. And they be like, this is my life. I ain't getting no sleep and all that stuff. And I'm like, get your ass up.
When he had his head down, he was like, he came back, the detectives, they was like, we got him. They walked out. We gonna give you a minute. He come back in here. Okay, well, I did kill Little Tay. But he's like, am I going to jail? Yeah, you going to jail, fool. What you mean, nigga? Oh, yeah, you killed Little Tay. You said it, you get to go home.
Sometimes it is sad because I feel like sometimes they do show like gruesome pictures. Or like when you see like all the bullets and stuff. I've seen a couple where it had like kids involved too, and I'm just like, ugh. But we used to watch that like faithfully.
No,
what happened?
When they show them like the picture of them, like, is this you? No, dog, that ain't me. You got somebody else. Like, bro, it's you on the photo. Like, you got the same clothes on, bro. Like, what are you doing?
I remember where like some be on the run and everything. They're like, we got 5 minutes to catch her, and they really be like 5 minutes on the little thingy.
It's that one. They hired that one black lady. She got hired for like a real one. Well, I know that was real, but they used her for somebody's case in real life. It was a big case, and I guess she's like a dope detective. Like, and they pulled her for
another one we used to watch. What was the other one we used to with the cops?
Oh my, dang, what was it called? Chicago PD, I think. Or no,
Yeah, no.
Was that it?
No.
Oh, Live PD.
Live PD.
Oh, it's coming back.
Oh, really?
Yep, they bringing it back.
We used to watch Live PD all the time too.
Yeah,
That
Live
was a
PD
good
coming
one.
back. Oh, Bakersfield about to have one too. They shooting it right now.
That's
Y'all about to see
wonderful.
Bakersfield on there? I'm about to be like, we look stupid. What if you see somebody you know going to jail?
I wouldn't be surprised.
They gonna make it on TV. I'm like, you made it, bro. You made it.
They're
You
gonna
made
be
it out
like,
the streets.
my mom made it.
Right in jail. But
I'm done.
thank y'all for dropping this one off. Thank y'all for tuning back in with us once again. Don't forget to like, subscribe, share all that great stuff. All of our links are down below to social media, to all our other channels. Go follow us. We'll see you guys.